delighted to be joined by Nico Cara. How are you doing, Nico?
Oh man, I'm okay. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I want to start by stirring the pot a little bit. We had Kian in here, and he called you weird. He called you a weird guy. I know. What have you got to say about that?
Did you actually say that? Well,
it was definitely a term of endearment, but he did say that.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, it's probably right. So yeah, fair enough.
Because he produced your latest track, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Growing Pains, which came out. I don't know when that came out, but last month, I think.
A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, and he produced that, in his bedroom.
Well, so we ended our October show with that track. So it's a great.
I heard that, yeah.
It's a great track.
Thank you.
How did that collab with Kian come about as well?
Kian's just a good friend of mine, and I've been just working with him for a couple of yees now, just constantly going around his house, and he's got a little studio set up, and we've just been making music together. And then I wrote that song Growing Pains, and I took it to him, and he had some really cool ideas for it, and then we started recording it. I didn't know really if it was going to just be I didn't know what was going to happen with it, and I really liked it, so I ended up putting it out as that. Yeah,
that track's pretty. It's it's an emotional track. You put yourself through the ringer.
Yeah. Through the ringer. Yeah. I guess you could say.
How do you go about? Well, not only just walking up to somebody else and showing them that as well. It must be. Obviously, you've put it out in the world now as well.
Yeah, it's a bit of a dark track. Yeah, definitely. And but it was cool. It wasn't I don't know. Keon's a good friend. Felt comfortable going around to him and playing the song, and I don't know. It's good to be. It's good that it's out there, and it feels, like a weight off. Yeah, that it's out.
And is it part of a project?
No, just a single. I took a little break off, a little hiatus from putting out music, from for the last couple of years, and and then I was just toying with which sort of song was going to be the comeback song, if you will, and and then that came about, and I just thought I might as well put it out. So I'm just going to continue to put out singles. I think I've recorded the next single with another producer called James Barkley
from Yakko.
From Yakko, yeah, so recorded that, and that will be coming out soon as well. So just going to try and keep the ball rolling, because I keep putting music out and then just going back off into hiding for a bit. So I'm going to try and stay consistent at the moment.
But you got to keep that momentum going, especially it's the Spotify generation, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. That's it.
You played Growing Pains for us, but you also played Cloud9. What can you tell us about that? Because that's unreleased, isn't it?
That's unreleased. Yeah. Cloud9. It's just an older song I wrote a few years ago, and it's I've got a demo of it. I haven't started recording it yet, but I've been toying with the idea of maybe doing that one for a single as well. It seems to do well when I play that song at shows. So
And how's it been? How is it? Obviously, the last two times you released music, you could then play live shows. This time, there's not much to. How have you found that?
It's like a blessing and a curse, I suppose. It's less stressful not having to play live shows, but I enjoy playing live shows, but it's also like another releasing music is stressful, or at least for me it is, and so it's like taking a step out, or taking one of the steps out of that process is can make it a little bit less stressful, because you've got one less thing to worry about in terms of live shows, but it also it's like it means you've got to come up with other ideas of promotion and stuff like that, and it's, I guess, less fun when you can't do live shows. But yeah, so it's been weird, but I don't know, it's the new normal, as they say. So.
Well, you said that you found like live music stressful, but you play in loads of different bands, don't you? Or you have done, and you've played with Kian, and you played with Alfie Neil.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I do play guitar for certain people who ask me to, usually just friends, and I do enjoy. Well, yeah, playing for other people is
that easier?
It's easier just because it's like I don't know, the spotlight's less on me, but yeah, I mean, it's not too. I'm not. I do like playing shows. I don't want people to never book me again, but I do like playing shows. But it's just it's a bit. I don't know. As you can tell, I'm not the most outgoing person or social person, because clearly I can barely string a sentence together. So it's it's, I don't know. There you go, Liam.
I think that's a perfect place to end the interview.
Wicked.
Thanks so much for coming in. Thanks for playing those 2 tracks. It was great.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, good luck with everything.
Cool. Thank you for having me.
Cheers.
Nice one.